Okay, I'm gonna see if I can catch this noise that the car is doing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've been having this like squealing noise every time I'm like pulling off or braking at really low speeds. I know it's this. I made a mistake when I was working on my front suspension and I lifted the car via this. As you can see, it's so like crunched and messed up, and it seems to be that there's a bushing here. Let me see. There's a bushing here, as you can see right there where my finger's at. And since lifting the car, putting the jack stand there, I damaged the actual sheet metal, which is like causing the bushing not to have the certain play that it needs. So it's making a noise that I'm gonna put somewhere. Either you heard it in the beginning of the video, or I'll put it again here on the side. Go side to side comparison. I did go to and get this o.e.m. to be honest with you guys. You know, here's the part number. I did both sides. All right, as you can tell right here, you see how this, look, let the camera focus. You see how that's like kind of all beat up. I think that's what was making the bushing. Look at the difference. And even here, back here, I never lifted it from here, which I should have known better. I do know better, but I ended up paying for both sides a ridiculous amount, like $176 shipped to my house in New York. Online they had it for half of that shipped. I'm not too sure, you know, let's just be real, besides this marking here and it just having this sticker, if it makes any difference. But you know, that's up to you guys. You make that call. You know, this here, I will tell you, the hardest bolt to get out is this one, the really long ones, which is I think this is a 17, and these are 13, or you know, 1.5. But this one I'm gonna clean out, make sure I'm gonna clean the threads, and I apply blue thread lock, not red, because you never know. And yeah, key point of this job is that you want to do one side at a time, because as you can see right there, this holds your front subframe. You do not want to take both sides off, because the whole subframe will fall like towards the back of your car. So yeah, other than that, I'm gonna report to you guys once I change both sides, and I'm gonna see if this gets rid of the sound. Hopefully it does. Okay guys, so after further investigation, this one broke, this bolt here. I managed to get that one out, but you can see here it was rubbing, and right here, not sure if the camera's catching that, but it was definitely, you can see that it was rubbing right there. So I'm gonna show you guys the old one right here. Right, like obviously it's not super shiny, but you can see that it's been rubbing here and here. Right, back here it has no rubbing. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like compared to the other one, to the new one. Okay guys, got the passenger side out. Had a bolt break on me, but nothing we can't fix. Right, on the left right here where my hand is touching this part, this is the brand new o.e.m. This is the old o.e.m. As you can see really quick, just at a quick glance, you can definitely see right here there's some rubbing and the disformity of this bracket opposed to the brand new one. And if you look right here in that main bolt that goes into your subframe, you can see how this one has this, right? And this one is just flat, which was causing the really annoying squeaking and like something that was not lubed. It's just sounding horrible. You'll see the video at the beginning if you want. Just backtrack to the beginning of the video. I try to catch the noise as best as I could from inside the car, which is really annoying. You can see a lot of other disformities right here. You can just see how this is lifted and this is flush. So yeah, lesson learned. Do not lift your car up or put any jack stands on this bracket. You can see the damage that I've caused to it. It's not really reversible, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, probably with a hammer you can probably fix this, but again, you'll waste more time investing in banging the stuff out than just replacing it. I would go with the eBay has, I think, 65 bucks shipped to your house if you're in the US, and the dealer has it 75 per each side, plus tax, plus shipping. It's not really worth it. I don't think so, but again, that's just my opinion. And yeah, happy wrenching, guys. Let me just install this back and take the car for a drive. Here's how it looks installed. All nice and neat. Remember, the big bolts get torqued to 130 for 130 pounds of torque. The small ones to 30. The small ones you can hand tighten realistically. The big one, you might want to use you have to use a torque wrench, but you might have to use a breaker bar just to give that little reassurance that it's tight.